yourself. And if you never ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you more than you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along with it. Make sure you stay on your square and keep a strong pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings. For these hoes, that's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know them from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy, you ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be peeping. Your niggas might be sleeping, but I was trained to tread water in the deep end. Jellyfish sting, but them sharks will bite your head off. Run up on you while you park, get the dumping, then they slid off. The hood know who did it. Now let's see if your homies with it, or your name die in vain cause one of your homies did it. Ain't no reason to kill your man over a kilogram. How you thinking y'all fam, then spin you like a ceiling fan. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. But let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. And once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. While I'm still rapping at 40, well, let's chat about it. First of all, my life's amazing. Let's get that about it. Wife is blazing, and her kids get the life savings. Follow the drip, nigga, my ice glazing. Yo, FSO, in the best that flow. Bars, storytelling, visuals, cadence and concepts, content, impact. Yeah, the boxes is all checked. I just need that one song. Yeah, that one song. And I could clutch the earth with just one palm. Never inches, look in my eyes, I'm dumb calm. They either gon' walk with you or you gon' run for them. Either way, you gon' have to let your heater spray. Lose yourself, might even have to put that weed away. Now that's a lotto, that's my medication. Gotta stay high, yo, till a nigga die, yo. Album out now, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead, talk to him, you ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Now let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Now let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gonna be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. Welcome to Keep It a Stack Podcast. And this is a great day. It's a special day because I've been waiting for this day for a minute. We already been talking about it. We've been putting it off for what? Not really putting it off, just making sure everything was lined up properly. All the, the dominoes was connecting and, stuff like that. But before I introduce my special guest, I just want to say, how y'all doing out there? Thank you guys for whoever has subscribed and shared any of our videos. I appreciate y'all. We're going to keep working. The production going to keep getting better. We got a lot of interviews coming up. We got a lot of things going on. This is the revamp of Keep It a Stack Podcast. So I'm letting y'all know we got a lot of things going on, and I appreciate everybody from 1 follower to 100 followers to whatever who following. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, for real, flat out. And all the DMs and the inboxes I get say, yo, they love what I'm doing. They love the show. They love the topics and all that. And I get constructive criticism also. And I got somebody else coming on board, out a low-key person on board that's going to help us with all that and decorating it and making everything look pretty and, keeping it structured and keeping it tight. We ain't going to be none of that babbling. I told y'all that last week. The babbling is over with. So, but enough about that. How you doing today, y'all?
What it is,
You
what
had
it
a,
do.
you had a good week?
Yeah, man. Week was good, man.
Sometimes you got to
Grinding.
check a person's mental health and, check a person where they stand at for the week. Did you have a good week? Did you have any?
Productive, man. Every minute,
Okay.
every day, something productive going on. Making some bread, making some moves.
Yeah.
You know how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? License to help save lives.
Yeah,
Doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Helping families. Get their money right, of course.
Oh
But
yeah,
also-
you do the insurance thing, right?
Yeah, insurance.
You
and
give people
investments.
life insurance and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
right?
I got I'm a licensed agent, man, able to help you out with investments, get you some of that, get your life insurance, make sure you build some wealth for your family in case of anything, of course. But we just gotta be planning right, man. If we ain't planning right, we planning to fail. They say planning to fail. You know how it go. But if you ain't doing nothing right, you gotta do the right thing. That's all I mean. Shout out to Spike Lee.
Yo, that's a great thing, man. A lot of people don't understand life insurance is serious business, man. You don't want, pass away and have to be scrambling, your family scrambling and GoFundMe's and all that other stuff. So everybody holler at my man Yacht, my little bro. Chaz Moody
know.
is the page.
Stores up, you already know. Chaz Moody
Stores up,
Music.
Chaz Moody Music Drip.
You already know.
Hey, I got a couple pieces. Yeah, I got a couple pieces.
New records on the way too. We got something cooking.
Oh, we going to studio
I got something
tomorrow.
ready for. No, I got something that's cooking.
We going to studio
This
tomorrow.
next one, yeah, we going to studio tomorrow. Get something done. Knock something out.
Exactly, yo. Yeah, man. Peace and prosperity to everybody out there, man, that's watching us.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Without further ado, I got a special guest, man. He got the same last name as me, man. I bonded with this guy since the first day we met, man. And it's a funny thing, basketball, getting fly and talking shit. And you know what I mean? That's the type of guy I like. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Type of guy. You know what I mean? And that's what the attraction was. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get into all that, but I just want to really, really, really give my man his flowers while he here. Give him everything that he need, all the gratitude and all that, because he's an inspiration to a lot of us. He's an inspiration to a lot of youth in Baltimore City. This guy has been doing a lot of great work, man, and I just want to shed light on this, man. Give it up for Jerel Wilson, FMK's own, the CEO of ForMyKidz.
Just want to thank God
Every day.
for having me here. More importantly, Herb, before we go into anything, can we just bow our heads for a second, have just a little quick second of prayer? That's important for me because, where we been and then where we going is totally different.
Of course.
And we here for a reason.
Let's do
So I
it.
just want to bow our heads for a second. Lord, just thank us for being here, safe, waking up every day, being able to help somebody else, and being able to impact ourselves as well, and being able to be responsible.
Facts.
It's a blessing, man. It's a lot of people out there struggling. It's a lot of people not waking up. So I just want to just take that time to say thank you. Rest in peace to a lot of soldiers, a lot of women, a lot of men, a lot of kids. We still in the fight. I love y'all. Amen.
Amen. God bless, man. God bless the people. God bless the children. God
Yeah.
bless us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For us to even be here to do this.
So yeah, I'm in the building, man.
FMK's in the building, my guy, Jerel, man. So what's up, man? What is going on with you? How was your week?
Man,
Where's your mental state at?
my week is awesome, man. My mental state was great. I talked to my therapist yesterday. So, I'm pretty good. I got a lot on my plate, but more importantly, balance is great.
So therapy is important. Like I just
Yeah.
posted this last week.
Yeah.
Therapy is, I think all of us need therapy, some
Yeah.
sort of therapy, right?
Yeah.
What does it do for you?
So it helps me to strategize my ideas. It also helps to take a lot of stress off my back.
Gotcha.
Put my things in motion without trying to overload myself. So for me, therapy is about overloading and making sure things are in perspective. And helping me with my communication process.
I get that.
So different parts of therapy helps with different things.
I get that.
And a lot of people, they feel a little reluctant to dig into that piece because there's been a lot of pride. And it's a lot of I don't trust this particular individual to talk about that. So, for me, that's more important.
I get what you're saying. You're right. That's part of it. But a lot of people say therapy is expensive. So is it like other therapists out there that's non-expensive that are good though?
Like a good therapist that's not expensive.
So let me explain something to y'all. For those of y'all who are listening, a lot of individuals, 88 to 92% of our population have medical assistance. Medical assistance will allow you to get therapy. And with that being said, it's basically free. We don't be knowing our options, and we also don't be knowing our resources.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people take advantage of them type of ideas because our population are not aware or not they don't have the knowledge.
That's what we here for.
So for me, that's how I educate my youth and my families. Hey, I can get you this type of help. Hey, you have medical assistance. And hey, everybody usually have medical assistance. But we only want to use medical assistance when we do what? Get hurt, get into a car accident.
When something happens.
Or even when something detrimental happened. Now you got to call all these phone numbers or try to reach all these people. So more importantly, therapy is great and it's optional, and you can afford it. You have medical assistance. Just get insurance. FYI.
Yeah, but that's real. That's very real, because I really believe that therapy can help a lot of us, because it's a stigma that if you go to a therapist, like, you supposed to be crazy and all that. No, therapy is for people that could be doing amazing in life. You could be getting tons of money, great success, all kinds of stuff, but then you still have, that monkey on your back as far as life. Life is always a monkey that's going to be on your back, because things happen every day, just like this, just like that. One day could be a great day, the next day could be, tragedy. Might not even happen to you, but it could have been somebody close to you. So that's part of therapy, when you're losing people. And, just from past healing, you're still healing. It's a healing process every day for anybody. I don't care if you're a square to a street dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something. Everybody got a story. Everybody been through some things. So,
Amen.
So
you got to manage that.
Where do we start with my man Rel, man? What's up, Black Money Bills in the building?
Good.
What it is?
Shouts out to Mike Miller in the building.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
He was working hard, huh?
Yeah.
Hardly working.
Long man every day.
Oh, no, yeah, boss. You know what he doing.
Yeah, big
You know what
boss
I'm saying?
work. Big
I
boss
got Black
work.
in the building, D Black.
Money Bills, we got Cletus in the building.
And I got my man
We got
Mike in the
Cletus in the building.
Yeah.
Bumpy Miller.
My bro.
Need a fresh cut? Holla at my guy.
Yeah.
So where did we start? We're gonna start from the beginning, man. Rel, where you from, man? Where you from?
I'm from Baltimore City, man.
Where are you from specifically?
I mean, man, so
First 10
it's
years
tough,
of your
man.
life, where you was living
It's
at?
tough, man. So my mother used to move once a year.
God, I went through the same.
So it's crazy. Like, I lived over East Baltimore, maybe from like 2 years old to 12. Then I moved to Poplar Grove. Then I moved to Randallstown when I turned like 13, 14.
Gotcha.
So I really claimed Randallstown.
That's when you became a man at. That's when you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You got your first piece of the mean.
I love Randallstown. I love my folks. So I learned a lot growing up in both sides of the city. But more importantly, I learned how to be a man in Randallstown.
All right, so you moved out of Randallstown.
Yeah.
You migrated. I migrated. I went through like 14
man.
in my life. So you moved out of Randallstown. Where did you move at in Randallstown? Who was the first person you met? Tell me where you moved at and who the first person you met.
So I moved to Randallstown. The first person I met was
where at in Randallstown?
I moved in Liberty Road, Brembrook, Nemo
Church
Road.
Lane type name.
Nemo Road, Church
Y'all the
Lane.
Church Lane niggas. We used to come up there and bust ass.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, all right, Church Lane. Who was the first person you met out the town? Look, this is a funny question.
Probably Sean Leach.
Leach man! Oh,
Right around the corner from you.
Yeah.
that's a hell of a guy to meet for the first time.
Yeah, probably
That's a
Sean
hell of a
Leach.
guy.
If I can really like dig back into that,
Leach man.
Yeah, Sean Leach.
Shout out to Leach man. What, he still driving trucks and shit too, right?
Yeah, stay
I ain't
on the
seen him in a
road.
few years.
Stay on the road. Stay on the road.
Shout out to my guy Leach
I talk
man.
to him every couple days.
Okay. Tell that
You know
nigga
what
I
I mean?
said
Shouts
what up.
out
Give
to
me my
Sean
number.
Leach,
Yo, tell
man.
nigga hit me up.
Shouts
man.
out to us and guys who still maintain
Yes.
after all these years of going through the rigor mortis, trials and tribulations of losing each other. I just wanted to say that. Keep it up, gentlemen.
And where did I meet you at?
Probably,
Where did we first meet?
if I can think back, we might have met. It might have been on a basketball court
I think it might have been on the court.
or even in the trap.
It was either down bottom.
Down bottom or on the
It might have been
basketball
down
court.
bottom first.
I mean, if we want to keep it a stat.
It might have been down.
You know
We
what I'm saying?
We definitely met in the track first.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And then we went to hoop.
Yeah,
and
but-
found out, you know what I mean?
No,
what was going on.
actually, I think it was on the court,
Was
though.
it on the court?
I think it was.
Was
I think,
LA there?
I
I'm
think
thinking
it was.
LA was there.
Yeah,
Corey
I think it
Boogie
was.
Anderson.
I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was Church Lane.
All right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Me
Church
and
Lane.
Show. I
Yeah.
think you met me and Show at the same
Yeah.
time frame.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you
man.
might have met Show first, than me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember I left. I came when we moved out there. I went back to Columbia for a while.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Then I came back. But yeah, all right, we met. And the first time I met you, yo, it was like we already knew each other. It just felt like we already knew each other because you like the same. We had the same interests. You know what I'm saying? We had the
Yeah,
same
man.
interests.
Yeah.
And then I
We
found
shared
out your
the
name was
same things.
Wilson. This nigga last name was Wilson. I
He
said,
went
what the hell?
crazy off of that.
Yeah, this little
Yo.
nigga, this nigga named Wilson and shit. So
But it was love from the jump, though.
off the break.
Like from day one.
From day one, yes.
Yeah.
And then we went to school together. My sophomore year, I moved out because I went to Northwestern my 9th grade year. And then I moved out when I moved down bottom my 10th grade year.
Right.
And me and Donnie was playing football and shit for Bush and them. And then we quit that summer because it was hot as shit. And we had to walk home from goddamn. We had to walk home from the
Click it straight right there.
from practice. 2 a days, 3. When we doing 2 a days and shit, man, it was hot as shit.
Hating
in
them
August.
practices, man.
You know, Bush and them,
Bush
Carpenter.
with Jay.
Yeah, Cartman and them niggas had us. They was a program. That was a them niggas, yo. And I was playing.
We did 7 to 7.
So you got
Yeah.
When we started that, we did 7 to 7.
So it was grown men then.
Yes.
See, that's the difference in the era. It was grown men teaching grown men.
Real shit out. Ramsey
boy.
had a program of coaches. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Shouts out to
The
Randall.
lineage was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, moved out Randallstown. We met, we bonded. We found out we both could hoop. We both, you know what I mean? We played on each other's team a million times. We used to fry shit. Me and you on the same team. Oh, they niggas be mad at us. First we cheaters, then we talk shit. Then we, we bully. We doing a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of fuck shit.
It's
towards
crazy
niggas.
though because we used to play so much and dominate so much that people used to be like, y'all need to go at each other. Y'all need to
They
go
want us
at
to
each
play
other.
one-on-one. They want us
and
to
I'm
play
like,
against each
man,
other.
like that ain't really like, and that's how our culture is. Instead of supporting what's real, they want to go ahead and try to make something,
Make us go against each other.
So, me and her would never really go at each
it a
other
competition.
unless we had to.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's like if we really trying to win
Ain't
a game.
nobody got time for all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to win. I'm coming here. This is my 5, whatever. Herb on my team. Ain't a whole lot to that.
We gonna win
he
5
at the 1
straight.
and I'm at the 2.
We might win 4 or 5 straight.
Straight
before
like
we
that.
lose
So
any
we
game.
had fun, man. We played a lot of basketball. We played in a lot of leagues.
Played against a lot
We
of
played
comp.
high school ball. We done a lot of things. We both went to college.
Facts.
Which was we were success stories, man.
Yeah, man.
We came out of the, that number, that ratio,
Mm-hmm.
that some go to college and some go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Some get killed.
And some
Some
get
don't
killed.
even make it to none of it.
And we still here. So I look at all that, man, was a lesson learned.
That's a
You
fact,
know,
yo.
and that helped us, man.
We lost everybody. Didn't we,
Yeah,
Joe?
man. Oh my gosh, that's why we here.
lost. Like, look, we
That's
didn't
why.
lose.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing because of who we lost.
We didn't lose dudes.
This ain't
because
no-
of
this ain't no
COVID,
mistake.
And they got sick.
Nah.
We lost dudes because they got smoked.
Yeah.
Like niggas was getting their
Yeah.
head hit, yo.
We talk about it all the time. Taji, Wiley, Tyrone. You know what I'm
Daryl
saying?
Pete, Chico.
Pete, Chico.
Marvin, TJ.
We talk about it all the time.
It's just
you know.
we like, you know what I mean? The
You know-
last of the Mohicans. We really came up out of that.
That's the
Free Funjo
Buck.
too, man. Buck. God damn.
Free Funjo. Love you, fat boy.
Love you, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, like, that's what bleed what I do because of what we went through and who we lost.
Mm-hmm.
That excels that fire in me to be like, look, man, it's bigger than life because any given day it could be taken away from you. Like them guys were great guys. Y'all know Taji was a great guy. Tyrone was a wonderful fucking guy. Them guys who killed him didn't deserve to do that, man. Decisions. But a lot of them guys made a lot of bad decisions.
So on the other side,
You know what I'm saying?
It's another side to that. That's life.
That's how life
Some
is,
things
though.
come back to you like 10
You know what I'm
years
saying?
from
Everything is about decisions, though.
Choices.
At one particular time, when you make that decision and it's not the right one, if you involve.
Done.
But
blink of an eye. Done. Over.
Rest in peace to them legends, man. And that's why we here. You know, and I just want to share that. Rest in peace to them guys, man.
And Wiley had a birthday this week. You know what I'm saying? Happy heavenly G-Day
man.
to my guy Wiley, the most slick talking black fat nigga in Baltimore, man.
And then on the flip side of that, right? I named a lot of guys, and we know how them guys, and we know what it is. But then we got a lot of guys that just lose their life. Things.
Yeah, before they can even.
Corey Blah.
Corey, rest in peace, Corey Blah. He was just partying in Vegas, having the time of his life. Oh, of course, Keon 29 cart, man. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, like,
we gonna get the car.
So you just think about, like, any given day, any time,
good
it could be an accident.
Good men.
DJ.
It could be health. DJ.
Damn, yo.
It's important, gentlemen. Go to the hospital. Get your checkups, all right?
I definitely gotta go to.
You know what I'm saying? That's important, man. Health is wealth. We getting older.
All right, so before we move from the Randallstown part and get into the other part I want to get into. Remember our 12th grade year we didn't play our senior year, yo, because me, you, and D Brown.
Once again, we made bad decisions.
Me, you, and D Brown. Oh my gosh, yo.
You wasn't focused.
Now I got locked up 3 times in September.
You wasn't focused. You was running from the police, getting chased in cars. Yeah. I was out there hitting in front of my grandmother's house. I mean, we wasn't focused. See, and that's why.
Those them decisions.
That's why I keep going back to that.
I think about that 12th grade.
You know what I mean,
That's
Black?
one regret I have.
You know what I mean, Black? The work ethic, the hard work determines the decisions. The decisions determines the outcomes. The outcomes determine the opportunities.
Yep. And for yourself
But
and
if
others.
we make them wrong decisions, we get none of them other layers.
That's a fact.
And we learned what not decisions to make. Like, he was like, I ain't doing that no more.
None of that shit.
I remember verbatim what people did, and I was like, I can't do that.
Nigga, you was coming down.
I can't do that.
Even after them years.
I can't do that.
Even after them years and after
Come on,
niggas was
man.
done, I'm still in the track, down bottom, back down in the track.
Yeah.
Me, my daughter, and Tia.
And I'm coming out trying to give you some real
Like,
advice about
real
job and about
What's
getting
going on?
focused
All kinds
and how
of
to do things. And I'm still risking my life hanging
I'm
with my
selling
friends.
pounds.
And I'm not hustling at all. And see, this once again, I was making bad decisions, but I was loyal.
No, you always came.
I was loyal.
Gave me game.
I was loyal.
Try to
Come on,
keep
Herb,
me
you
on
gotta
my
do this,
toes.
you gotta do this, you gotta do this.
Always.
You know, and that's how God
In a
works.
good way, though.
But he knew what we were doing, and that's why you doing what you was doing. Now you married, now you got a family, now you got a house, now you working. We not in the trap no more.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? We making corporate money. Shouts out to us.
That's real shit, yo.
Y'all growth shows a lot, man.
Yeah,
Hell,
man, we
hell
can still be
yeah.
doing
You
that
gotta
stuff.
grow. You gotta grow.
From
man.
what the fuck I was doing into now, God.
It's a good thing to see. I mean, of course, I was growing up seeing
Yeah.
watching y'all really go see
Yeah,
what we had.
man.
See all those
You
guys
had your taste a
still be
little.
here.
You
Right,
had
so
your taste of the streets.
Speak about some on y'all growth and some of the things that you post your parents and the people that you grew up
Rest in
with,
peace to your mother.
people that you would
Oh man. Rest
put you in
peace
those
to your
positions. Like
Rest in peace,
I
man.
wanted
I
to
love
go.
you,
mother. I called you when I was out of town, but go
I
ahead.
want to take it back to the rec days, man. Like, did y'all play rec football together?
No.
Did y'all?
He was
Okay.
living. Remember, I would look.
No,
remember,
we hooked up
you
in
know
the
where
county
we
at
lived
14.
Oh, in 14. All right.
Yeah, we
So-
hooked up like
No, I
just
played
beginning.
Woodlawn rec.
Yeah.
I know we mentioned Keon, but I remember hearing about him when he was playing in rec
Oh, my
ball.
God.
When he was
He's the
doing-
god.
I never think I've ever really met him.
Rec
before.
ball. He's
I
the
would hear about
god.
how they play, how that rec deals.
He was like Cunningham.
AB Randallstown.
He was like Cunningham, yo. Like real shit. Like he was. Back in the day, we had people that we looked up to, like far as like the NFL, right? Cunningham was one of the #1 guys. Joe Montana was the #1 guy. Barry Sanders, certain Eric Dickerson, like Walter Payton, certain niggas we looked up to.
It's crazy.
Like
man.
for real. And then these guys would emulate these guys in rec football. You got certain niggas that was that nice that could emulate their favorite player in rec football. Keon was one of those players. He
Yeah.
was a top safety also. But he played quarterback. In rec, he was known for really mostly as
He was
the
Michael
quarterback.
Vick before Michael
He
Vick
was the
was even
helm.
thought
He
about.
was more Cunningham. He was more Cunningham.
He was a shit, no doubt about it.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy
Keon
about
was
that.
all out. We all look up to Keon and
Yeah, the funny thing is though.
Archie Wanamaker.
But the funny thing is.
Anywho.
But you know, he never beat TJ.
But I'm gonna tell you the most realist thing.
We go back to that. He didn't.
And the realest thing about that Keon piece is that, like, because of who I am and how we carry, I never really liked Keon in high school because I was with my guys.
Yeah, you already know the one.
Me,
So
we ain't bang with
So
each
how
other.
did y'all
was a
actually
vibe.
meet? So how did y'all meet?
Sports and relationships and other friends. So Levi junior year of high school, Louisville and Virginia Tech had called Keon. Keon called me.
This the link.
yo, Rel, I gotta meet you, talk to you. We met over my man's house. He had the expedition, the burgundy one. I never forget. He was like, we gonna go get some meat out IHOP. I'm like, man, I ain't, you know, I might got like $30 in my pocket. I'm like, hold on, I gotta go back to the house, get some money. He's like, man, what you talking about? Whatever. So we go get something to eat, whatever. So he's like, yeah, Virginia Tech and Louisville called me, so that was that. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, you know, me and Keon have been like knowing each other and running across each other. These sports can growing up in life endeavors. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that bond came. And I couldn't stand it. You know, I'm an Angelo Todd, TJ Williamson, Mike Miller, man. These niggas I ride for.
That's our squad.
No cap, man.
It's the town.
Keep it a stack.
Keep it a bang.
Rest in peace, Carl. Rest in peace, Carl. Which is my best friend. Hold on, no. Which is my best friend. And the funny thing was, man, him used to talk about this all the time in his basement watching film about this particular thing. The beef and me and him never really clashing. Like, I'm like, nah, you know what it is, man. Ain't nothing like that. Nah, I ain't got no, I don't mess with you. Honestly, when he was like that Virginia Tech, his junior year in Virginia Tech, Levi junior year in high school, all that, that's when me and him got, you know, like, and that's how that bond built. And then when he went to the league, he started coming home, hanging with me while I was in the community.
I know me and you family, and me and you brothers, and me and you real, we close as fuck. Clap, hell yeah, clap.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Me and you real close, right?
Yeah.
We know damn near everything about each other. Was Keon your best friend though?
Yeah.
Keon was, to me,
man.
I thought he was your best friend.
Yeah, man.
Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out with y'all guys. I've been around in the circle.
Yeah, I mean, for 22 years.
And you know when Keon seen me,
know what I'm saying?
remember you brought me to the joint, Keon, that's my man.
For 22 years, man. Man, shit, we traveled a lot, did a lot of things, helped a lot of people.
Big whips.
Drove a lot
Big
of
whips.
vehicles.
They was hating. Tell you what, they hating.
Yeah, man, you know how that is,
They
man.
was hating on my man, bro, and Keon.
You know, and it was
We
crazy.
ain't gonna say who was hating. I'm just saying.
You know,
Niggas was hating.
but you know how that is. You know, with that type of involvement, all that comes with the territory. So the expectation is always being on point.
You
gotta be on point about it.
You with a
know what I'm
millionaire.
saying?
Niggas ain't like that
I never
shit.
looked at none of that as a deterrence. I always looked at it as something that's fuel.
Buttons was one of the guys too.
You know what I mean?
Buttons was one of the guys too.
Rest in peace to Buttons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, great guy, man. But you know, at the end of the day, like,
Damn, Buttons, yo, that was my nickname.
Yeah.
Y'all understand? I had Woodlawn ties before I moved around.
Yeah,
That's why I have a special place of Keon in my heart. It ain't like I don't try to compare and all that. I just been trying to tell you, I studied all of them niggas at
You gotta
Woodlawn Rap.
understand something,
Badham, Dennis
hey, yo,
Badham.
that
Y'all know
kid-
who the fuck Dennis Badham and Archie Wanamaker is? These guys set records. That's what I'm saying. I'm under that tutelage.
Yeah, Dennis Battle.
Yeah, yes.
Played against the 12th grade year when we scrimmaged McDonald.
Yeah.
Your 12th grade year.
He was with Saber House.
Yeah.
When we scrimmaged McDonald.
Saber House was a big time guy.
Played for them.
What? He went to Florida State.
Yeah, Saber House
They
was
did
that.
shit against us though.
But what you
They
saying?
shut them niggas down.
Yeah, I heard. I remember.
They didn't do shit against us, but
I remember that.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
said he's gonna be the Florida State and this and that.
Niggas down and
He was a top nigga recruit.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was
Yeah,
being
he
top.
Oh, you know, we were different.
Yeah, we was.
we was animals, man.
We were different.
Savages. We ain't care.
And
about
plus,
no-
I don't care what kind of
plus
stats they said the
we
nigga
ain't
had.
we ain't have all them distractions, man. We weren't worried about social media. We weren't worried about all of that. Hey, look, this and that, or either, hey, you got to do this. It's so many distractions now. You know,
It is.
and that's a deterrence. But more importantly, that's why shouts out to them kids who get them scholarships with all these distractions out here. You know, shouts out to them parents.
And look,
Yes, sir.
which leads
And it can help them too sometimes, like all the social media shit. Cause motherfuckers,
It's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse, but motherfuckers make their own videos.
So
I wish we could have did
so,
that.
So let me just, I'm elaborate on
Stuff
that.
become viral.
It does. So it helps if you're guided the right way.
Yeah, if you're using it.
See, we got these kids. We got these kids that think it's really like acceptable to, you know, flash money. You know, have their clothes a certain way,
bunch of dumb stuff.
and say different comments. You know, it's a lot of guys that lost scholarships by
of
just
that.
doing
Because-
certain things,
because they look at all
throwing
that.
up certain signs and finger
All that
gestures.
stuff.
You know, all them things is a bad
Detrimental.
habit.
Could be detrimental.
Yeah, man, so we gotta educate
to
our
something that you
kids.
don't even know that's bigger than you.
We gotta educate our kids. That's why I say the
They go
social
with them
media
bad
piece. It
decisions
can be
again.
helpful,
Bad
but it
decisions.
need to be helpful around a climate, a team.
And did you grow up with your father?
No, man.
'Cause a lot of us didn't.
No, man.
How was your
Rest
pops?
in peace to Jeff. You know,
Rest in peace,
More
of course.
importantly, Pretty cool dude.
Was he an athlete? Like, was
Yeah. He played for Northwestern.
Okay.
You know, played baseball, had a
Okay.
scholarship.
Yeah, baseball and
was in the
lacrosse
street.
and
Was
shit
in the
in
streets
Northwestern.
real heavy. I remember when I was 14, the Feli Ayers came out.
The
Remember
fillets.
Feli Ayers?
The fillets, nigga, with the strap.
The Feli.
L Diggity.
Shouts out to L Doug just came in.
L
You know
Doug
what I
in
mean?
the check-in.
L Doug. Love you, boy. Rest in peace to your mom too. Love you. Same thing. You know what it is. We lost our mothers. So you
Miss
know,
Jackson.
more importantly, what was we talking about her?
Your father. We talking about your
my
pops. How
father,
was
man.
your pops?
So
what type of person was
so
what type of individual
so remember the
was?
Feli Ayers, right?
Yeah.
So this is important for y'all. So remember the Feli Ayers, right? The Feli Ayers
The
came out.
fillets.
I was in Calverton Middle School.
Calverton played against them
I was in the
niggas, too.
I was in the
Pimlico, nigga.
seventh grade. I was living on Riggs.
Riggs Avenue.
Yeah.
I did a lot of jobs on Riggs.
Riggs and Dukeland, off of Poplar Grove. Learned a lot from down there.
The track.
So I might have seen my father. That was probably the second time I seen him. He brought me some Feli Ayers when I was in the
Niggas
seventh.
always remember that when your father buy you them
when I
kicks.
was in the seventh
Your father
grade.
gonna buy you them kicks.
So you know, when I seen him in the
It's a real
seventh
thing.
grade, you know, I haven't seen him prior to, maybe sparingly a couple times in my life.
Dang.
Well, then after that, we got a little closer, and we started gradually getting in a little closer. I never held a grudge or anything. I actually spent the summer with him in Cherry Hill.
Okay.
The development was crazy because not having a father and having a whole bunch of sisters, and, you know, aunts. So I just always had to like, all right, look, I can't really worry about like not having a father.
That's a fact.
I got to be a father.
That's a fact.
You know, so I seen him sparingly, Herb. He really wasn't relevant to my productivity or my growth in life one bit.
I don't think we ever really talked about your pops. You know what I mean? That's why I asked you that. I just needed to know that.
I never shared that story with anybody in my life.
That's what that's.
You know what I'm saying?
I love you for that.
But I never downplayed it one time.
Man, keep it a stack moment.
I never
Definitely
downplayed
kept
it
it
one
a
time. And you know, Black, that shit hurt, Black. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I wanna know.
That shit
I already
been hurt.
know,
That shit
nigga.
been hurting for all my life. But you know, that was my fuel.
I know.
That was my fuel. That shit hurt not having a father, my nigga.
Hell
But that was
yeah.
my fuel.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Which leads to what made you start mentoring children before FMK came?
So you know,
You had a. I know
Yeah.
you. All right, I'll let you tell your story.
yeah.
I
So
wanna tell your story.
so
where did it all start? What year?
Well, you know,
Give me a time period. What year?
Well, how about the reason why, or how did
We
what
gonna
made
get
you
to that.
want
I
to
got
get
you.
into
We're
it?
gonna get
and
there,
all
but
that?
when did he start?
so. Oh man.
I just want to know what year.
Realistically?
Because I remember where you was at and what job you was at. You kept telling me, Herb. And L-Dub was working for the Board of Education.
So no,
he
no,
was
but,
doing
but no,
child care. He kept telling me about it.
Realistically,
That's what I was
and
trapped.
so realistically, embedded in me, right?
Gotcha.
My aunt Tammy, my aunt Gina, and my mother. Between them, they had like 8 kids. I had a bunch of sisters. You know, Levi, Cody, Patricia, Tanisha, Claudia, Robin.
Shout out.
Deja,
Shout out to them.
Tamika,
Yeah.
Diamond. So, and I was the oldest. So it was already starting when I was a pup. Because every time my family, one of them, Tammy, Aunt Gina had to work, I had to watch everybody.
Shout out to Derwin. You just seen Derwin over there.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to do that. For Derwin,
Like
too.
I hated that though. Like for like a decade. Like I hated.
You
so,
was in that position to have to really.
so time to time they would like pay me little stipends.
Yeah, just give you a couple
Yeah.
hours.
I would have to go outside real quick, come back, and I'm on the tram. I'm trying to hoop. I'm trying to do things. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times, a lot of family members and cousins used to always say, yeah, he not going to do this, or y'all need to let him do this. But more importantly, I learned so many values and morals on how to take care of people then.
All right.
So
That's where it started.
that's where it started.
Really started.
That's where it started.
the spark.
That's where it started. And then my mother used to always, like, her and B. Gaddy. Shouts out to B. Gaddy.
Shout out to B.
If
Gaddy,
you know
rest
anything
in
about B.
peace.
Gaddy.
One of them.
So we lived on Collington and
Collington.
so we lived on Collington and like
Jobs
between
on Collington.
Orleans and between like McElderry. So Northeast Market, and I lived 705 like
Before Hopkins.
So B. Gaddy used to have her shop on Chester Street. So my mother would go up there all the time to help her with her food kitchen and everything, and I would have to go up there with her. So I think that's why I'm like serving a lot of. I think that was in me a long time
So this
ago,
is the
and I didn't
spark.
even know it.
See,
but that was the spark.
That's the spark.
You know, more importantly, But that's how I started, man. Helping my family and watching them, and was mad because I couldn't. So when I came to the county, that's when I really was free.
Because you ain't had to watch all.
I was free. I was at grandma's house, my niggas. I was free. I'm used to Tanisha Claudia riding feet all in the bed with me. They piss. One person piss. Everybody wet.
Let's go say you at the.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
At the bed.
Like people don't even understand. Like that was trauma, man.
Damn
But
right.
I knew it was. I had to do it. And if y'all listen to me, my sisters, my aunts, whoever tuning in, man, I had to do that, man, for who I am and for who they are. Each one, all my sisters, they great. They doing great in their life. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're being blessed.
Like, yeah,
every
you know. So
day.
more importantly, like, you know, like that was the fuel, man. You know, and then it started when I got to the county. You know, the leadership. I'm around all of you guys. Everybody was family orientated.
That's a fact.
So it still stayed in me. So now I'm helping Levi. I'm helping Scoop and them. I mean,
was
Tony
there.
and I mean, all them young guys, I'm helping them. They with me. We hooping. We talking about college.
Yeah.
We working out.
I
We
was
trying
there.
everything. Creatine, hills, bricks, jump ropes.
All
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So it started with that passion from there. And keep in mind, like, I'm still learning the whole time. Like, all right, no, I'm getting it together, And then, you know, I got caught. He up in the league. He like, look, boy, you need to do this and do that, you know? And I was like, I don't really want to make no money off it. I just like having
just
fun and
love
helping
doing
people,
it.
right? He's like, we'll start a nonprofit.
So what year is this?
97?
But before the
97 when we got our tax ID number.
But before the nonprofit even started, you was working for a company. You was
I was working for a lot of companies.
And then you was a
I was,
Woodstock, right?
Yeah, I was picking everybody apart.
Yeah,
Every
you-
company I worked for, I just took a little bit of their insight.
You was taking care of them at nighttime. You worked at night all the damn
Oh, my
time.
gosh.
Remember I used to be like, yo, we gotta
Yeah.
go out. He was like,
12
I'm trying to get him
hours
to go
hurt.
out, trying to go to the club,
12
trying to get him
hours
to
hurt.
have some fun with her.
So
I just,
let
I just
me-
made about $5,000 a day, 4,500.
Let me
Like, come on,
elaborate.
come hang with me tonight. Yo,
Heard.
Yo, I
Let
work
me
at night,
elaborate,
yo.
man.
I don't got no time.
I'm so glad you brought that up. You talk about
You
commitment,
worked at night for a long
determination.
time.
You talk about commitment, determination, and sacrifice.
Facts.
This goosebumps I got. I worked 12 hours overnight, and I worked FMK during the day.
Yep.
I got 3 hours of sleep on everything for 10 years straight.
That's why I used to be always tired
For
when
10
you came
years
out.
straight.
Yep.
I was bleeding.
It
and
had
shit,
time
Mike.
to come to my
You hear me,
crib.
Mike? I was bleeding and shit. I would go home. I would come get cake. I'll be tired as shit. I'm like, I'm tired as shit. He was like, yo, you all right? Yo, you need to get some rest. I said, I'm gonna get some rest, Mike. I'm gonna get some rest. I gotta do what I gotta do. I got a mission. And the funny thing was,
Just focus.
though, as I got older, I started to structure that. I took 10 years. I said, I'm gonna build my brand. I'm gonna build my brand. You know, 250 clients later, therapy in place, programs in set, building in place, great buy another building for programs. So everything was in motion. You know, everything was in motion, but I had to sacrifice.
Process.
I had to sacrifice from hanging out, Herb. I couldn't hang out for a dime straight.
Nigga, I know.
And now I don't want to hang out at all no more.
I kept
But I
trying
couldn't
to
hang
get
out.
him.
Big. That's
I was
big,
too
man.
tired.
That's big. Shout out to everybody watching too, man. That's big what you said right there, yo. You had
You know
to
what I'm
grind for 10. You said 10.
Yeah, I was working overnight
Yes,
for 10 years.
overnight.
And that's what
Every
it's
day.
about. It's
Woodstock Job Corps. I
that
was assistant. I was the
discipline. Sometimes
manager.
it takes
He
some
was.
I
discipline,
was a
man.
security
Kept trying to
training.
get me
I was
in
a
there.
security
Respect
training
that.
You
instructor.
laid the groundwork.
I was a security trade instructor. Then I ran the dorms. Then I ran the facility. And at times, I was the director of the whole facility. So I was in charge of 300-400 people, 22 staff, signing paychecks. So my duties and my obligations was much more, you know what I'm saying, than hanging out or even saying, yo, what's up? I couldn't really answer the phone call. My mother, my family, my wife, my daughter, I had to really put that work in. And then I had to do FMK.
But beyond that, who was you taking care of? What are these? Who's the people that you was in there taking care of and monitoring and supervising and managing? What?
A lot of youth that were ages from 16 to 24 that had issues with truancy,
That's what I'm
conflict resolution, trauma informed,
Troubled youth.
job placement.
Yep, everything.
So I had to really
So you had
assist
to deal
them
with that also on top of. We didn't even get to the
and
point.
assist them with jobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At the end of that,
We ain't talking about. We ain't even talking about the work that he's doing.
Yeah.
We just talking about the sacrifice and
Right.
and
What
the
he giving
time
up.
he's putting
What he
in.
giving up to
But
do it.
what actually are you doing while
Right.
you're doing all of this?
Shouts out to Woodstock. They gave me a chance.
So when did it get you a point where you was able to do FMK full time, or just more time into it that you can invest your time and you didn't have to work that job anymore?
I know
So
that.
at that point, how did you was able to actually balance that? And
So
get
what
to that
happened
point?
was, I figured out the cheat code. Shouts out to my
Bro,
brain.
tell me every move too,
You know what I'm
yo.
saying?
Shout out to you though. Yo, a lot of niggas don't tell niggas they moves. Bro told me
I
every
spent a lot
move.
of time right now putting on paper, documenting,
Yep.
assessing, planning. So what happened was, a company was coming in, right? Some company it's called MTS, which now they all on me. Back then they ain't want me. So some company called MTS was coming in, right? So they was coming in. They gave me a what they call an ultimatum. Like, look, you can go back on the dorms, and we can give you this pay, and
Healthy pay?
so
Was it healthy?
It's tough for me, man, because it really changed my life. So they said, look, we're gonna give you this pay. You can start you off with this, and it was like, yeah, and we'll see if we can build you back up. Talking about 20,000 less, right? So I said, I worked 10 years in this company, and y'all want to put me back there because we're doing a whole new hiring process. Nobody's capable to do anything that I've been doing.
That's the whole point. They
this dime.
They want you to do that again.
So
But they gonna take you
I
back.
called.
You like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I called my man Jamal Gardner.
Shout out to Jamal.
Bobby Ingram for the Ravens,
Ingram.
wide receiver coach, and Jan, who's other partner of mine in this therapeutic PRP community endeavors that we're doing. Jan, I cried to a little bit because I was really hurt, man. It really fucked me up. So I was thinking, I said, you know what, y'all can have it.
Ooh, you let it go.
I walked, not knowing anything. I didn't have really much put in up. We all got a little kitty. The kitty get diminished because it's life.
It really wasn't worth nothing to you. You like, nah, they ain't worth nothing.
So I walk. So I call. I say, look, man. I really don't really know what I'm gonna do. I know I got a skill set. I've been helping people, and I still been.
That's what you do know.
I still been doing.
And you know that. You can do that.
So when I walk. The lady Miss Tron and John Lucky were in specific positions that were my circle. And so when I walk, them two individuals had got promoted to the positions that
You was trying to.
or either that was like, okay, they put them in positions and I was like, okay, these are my guys, whatever. So
You was rooting for them anyway.
yeah, they was on my team.
You like, you ain't hate.
It's like,
you ain't
damn,
hating.
by the time somebody winning, damn, I walked some. So I was like, all right, so they called me back, like, hey, you want to do this and do that. So I was like, no, I subcontract for my kids to be an entity, and I'll work with them and I'll charge y'all a fee. So, and more importantly, Black, it was like now I'm really coming into the mode of business, contracts, professionalism. So, and I instantly went from working for somebody to working for myself. So, shouts out to myself for making that entrepreneurial decision.
Entrepreneurship.
And trusting in God and my skill set to take that leap of faith. And my guys, Jamal Gardner and Jan, and like I said, Bobby Ingram, man, them guys was like, yo, Rel, look, man, I support you, whatever you want to do, go ahead. Because it was kind of hard to talk to people about that, man. Because you got to talk to people, and then you already know, like, ain't nobody in no position to really hear nobody's, miscues or nobody's faults. I'm for my kids. I supposed to be hearing everybody. I ain't supposed to be going through nothing, but life real. So I did that, yacht. That's when I made that transition. When I made that transition, I kind of like got my fuel back a little bit. So while I was doing that, I was already in Baltimore City, just still making moves for my kids, making little moves, never making no money though.
I remember.
I'm still not making no money. This only a couple years ago. When COVID hit, things started going rocket. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a blessing of God because telemarketing came and I got my therapy staff up. I had my team in place. I employed about 6 people. So now, things just started moving.
Oh, you got overhead.
Yeah, I got overhead.
Oh.
I ain't playing no games
That's a
out
different
here.
type of world right there.
Shouts out to my team, man.
You actually have
Shouts
overhead.
out my team, Tanisha.
Shout 'em out.
Tanisha, Kirsten. Tiff. Sarah.
Shout out to
Tammy.
Tiff, man.
Tasha. John. Like these people go so hard. Lakeisha, my therapist team, Tony, Trinae, Darn,
You hear this?
Miss
Squad.
Wanda. Y'all, I love y'all.
It's a squad.
Y'all do this shit and y'all help me do this shit, man.
Shout out to all of them. That's a squad.
Yeah.
Teamwork make the
see,
dream
you know
work.
what it is, man. No, I can never forget you, boy.
Of course, Farmer. I ain't not here. I asked what you gonna get.
Love y'all, man.
Yeah, some
I
things
cannot
to do.
do this without y'all, man. Y'all been so supportive and this movement for so long. And a lot of people stayed and a lot of people left. But more importantly, less is more. But you know, I'm so happy to be a part of something special, man.
We're trying to get involved. How can people always, look to even, help, or if there's anything that we can do? Of course, if anybody want to support or show up at any events, how can they continue to?
Well,
to
it's a
support
lot of things going on, man. We got annual events we always do, man. We got our Easter egg drive with our kids. That can be a fundraiser, www.formykids.net. It's a PayPal on there. It gives you a lot of information. We have an after school program starting in 3 weeks. Currently, our programs is completely enrichment force, horseback riding, baseball, conflict resolution, therapy, boxing, physical conditioning, elementary and middle kids. We have a lot of people. We're trying to get guest speakers and leaders to come down there. Just give me 30, 40 minutes of your time to talk to some young boys about your craft, about what it took for you to get there. You don't need a certification. You don't need a license. I have insurance. I'm an entity. I'm an organization. Whoever I bring in, they're insured under me. Everything is good. And some people might like, hey, man, he want this and want that. Look, I just want you to help us to help them. Because these kids ain't asked to be in these positions. And a lot of us have different insights and different crafts where they can help the resources. 2036 West North Avenue, I Care Resource Center, 424 South Pulaski for the Food Project. I'm looking at this new building on Light Street. So you can just, reach me at 443-841-9177. For My Kids is on Facebook and on Instagram. Just as it's spelled, For My Kids with a Z. It's whatever. For My Kids, Inc. 11 at gmail.com.
I pulled up with some laptops. You always giving out some food. We always in the community doing the most, teaching the kids, taking them on trips. I've seen him doing this thing for a minute, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to God, man.
I'm trying to get involved. I'm trying to get involved, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You involved. I mean, like I said, man.
Y'all just had a conversation
Trying to have a
about
business
He said he want to sit down with you.
We're going to chop it
About
up,
that.
man.
Y'all want to sit down?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out a calendar. Because now I'm getting a little more intrigued in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So for years, I was like Mike Vick, I ain't practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to practice. Now it's becoming a habit. Now it's becoming the norm. Now it's becoming the business.
Lifestyle.
Now it's a lifestyle.
It's a
So I'm
lifestyle.
sending y'all a calendar, be like, yo, I can fill in on these
That's what you do.
particular days, particular opportunities, because there's a lot of stuff. And y'all might look at your calendar because it'll come to your phone. Like, I ain't doing nothing today.
I'm going to go holler at you.
And that's for everybody that want, be
holler at the
involved,
bro.
man. Inbox me. Y'all know how to get in touch with me. A lot of people always be saying post and stuff, and they either don't like or let it keep going. No, DM me, man.
So
my name is on all different sites. in the city.
So do your socials right now again and your website, everything again. Reiterate what
For
you
My
just said.
Kids, on Instagram as it's spelled, For My Kids with a Z. Facebook For My Kids, real basic, simple. Hashtag For My Kids for a lot of different things.
The website?
The website www.formykids.net.
The number again that they can reach you?
443-841-9177. You can YouTube _TV For My Kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a movement going. I got a documentary coming out. Shouts out to the NFL and BET and Netflix, man. I forgot to speak about all of that.
Hold on, relax. Hold on. Let's relax. Hold on, we got to slow down there, bro.
Couple of my
Slow it down, baby. You're moving
Slow
fast.
down for
My
1
guys ain't here no
second.
more that's in the
Gotta
documentary.
back
Mike
up
and
the
Keon, they in the
documentary. Yes,
documentary,
let's
man.
back up.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
slow process, but I ain't got nothing but time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming
Okay.
through, though. It's coming through. It just take time because I didn't expect for these things to happen.
Yo, so when can I quit my job? I'm sorry.
Hold up, relax.
When can I quit my job and work for my man?
Man, it's a
I don't mind working for my homie.
No, it's business.
Yeah,
Your partners, you ain't working for, you're
Check
working
this
together.
out. I am kids. Kids love me.
you
Rel
go.
know
You
every
gotta get
time
down.
I show my face down there, they gravitate towards me. It's a reason.
Shouts out
my
for
nephews,
her for
L. Doug
always-
and
shouts out for her
Lil Lance and Austin,
for always pulling
they
up on
love
me.
me for a reason. It's
Shouts
not.
out for her for always pulling up on her.
I try to pull up as
more
much as I
importantly,
can.
her, you know, we talked about this, but you know you're not working for me. You're going to work with
I
me.
know. I'm just saying.
Let me just establish that.
Just- I
It's
want-
not-
I just wanna be under the overhead.
Yeah, we dealing in different type of opportunity and
Facts.
understanding in our life now. We 40 plus. Everything we do, we doing we.
I love that.
We.
That's what this Keep It a Stack is all about. What is this all about, yo? Sponsored by Trendwork Solutions, man. Holla at my guy, man. If you need your
Shouts out
house
to all
medic,
shouts out to all the black
need a
businesses.
Manny and Petty.
More importantly, Devin
For your lawn.
Trendworks. Yeah, shout out to
Trendwork
Mike over there.
Solutions.
Mike out there. You know what I'm saying? We got bosses in here.
Miller,
We got bosses in here.
AKA Cletus.
You know?
We got nothing but bosses in here, man.
Talk to me, Chad.
I see you be rocking the royal pieces too, man. I don't know. Be checking it out.
Oh, shout to Dev, man. Royal
Yeah,
Pieces,
Dev.
man. Hey,
You know, we
Dev,
grew
I need a nice lawyer to me. We gotta
Dev
get you
grew
on the
up.
show.
So many people.
gonna get him in
Another
D-Dub.
FMK supporter.
We gonna get him in D-Dub
He
on
been
the
with me
show.
since day one.
Yep, that's
You
real
know,
shit.
and you just mentioning that, shouts out to Royal Peace. There's so many people I can, thank and talk about.
Shout out to Tony, yo. Tony gonna be here too.
Jeez, me Christmas.
We already been
It's my
Tony
bro,
talk.
man.
He will be here.
Shouts
He will
out
be
to
here.
Tony McMillan.
He's doing a lot. A lot of developmental real estate.
So real quick, man, Tony been having meetings for the last 6 months.
Low
He's
key.
helped me with the assisted living program, and he's helping me with these housing vouchers that Baltimore City and ForMyKidz is partnered with. Shouts out to us helping people. 15 people got housing vouchers.
That's gangster.
So these people that I just talked about, Sarah Wallace and Tanisha Jamae.
The squad.
Yeah, man, they help
Basically
these people.
the squad.
Man, they help these individuals get houses and stuff, man. Like Shannon, Stacy, Angel Store. Man, I got people that's just like, it's tough, Herb, because it almost like what they say, black like so real.
Mm-hmm.
So real.
Yeah, so real. Like it don't even feel like.
You only it's like
Yeah, we help people working out, going to school, filling out applications for jobs. Now I done flipped the script. I got systems set up, data information where, hey, you have been awarded housing vouchers for these 10 specific people.
yo, when you see that, I know you be like, yeah.
Herb, I get goosebumps.
It make you so happy to do that for someone.
Like I calls these people in, I call them in.
What?
I got
How?
this guy, Billy. Shouts out to Mr. Billy. He comes in crying, talking about he ain't been asleep in 2-3 days. He ain't been sleeping no way, been sleeping on bus stops.
Damn.
I tell him, let me check my database.
Let me see what's going on.
And he's one of the ones that's been awarded vouchers.
Oh, he's going crazy right now.
Was he
Oh,
going crazy, man?
right now.
And you talk about God, man.
Yo,
And that's why I can't really do nothing else but stay the course.
You have to.
I got people depending on me, man.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already this shit written, man. Like, and I've been doing it so long, and now I see it. Like, you know how sometimes you be like, I've done a lot of stuff, man. I help people get to school. I help people with jobs. I even fed thousands of people with food.
Facts.
I've never helped people get
Factoroni and
housing.
cheese.
When I've got these people housing last week, these 13 people, I knew what I was here for. So now I'm covering all bases of the demographics of the wraparound services in life. The therapy, housing, food, conflict resolution, trauma, school, workforce development, job development.
Yeah.
So I'm the messenger, bro.
So
Flat out.
from that segment that we just did, we're gonna go into this segment, and then we're gonna wrap the we're gonna wrap it up the
We can wrap it
FMK
up.
situation.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into some fun stuff.
Yeah, we need to.
Before we get into the fun
Getting
stuff,
emotional
I'm
over
about to
here.
get. That's what I'm about to get.
You feel me, man?
We're gonna get you loose.
This is-
Pause.
This is.
Yeah.
But I want to know. You told me when you came in today, when you just came in the building, you said, "Yo, y'all niggas don't even know what I just got finished situating a person that didn't have nowhere to go today."
Shouts out to Sean
We ain't
Gaskin.
talking about what he's been doing. We talking about today, just now. He mentioned this. He don't even know if I was going to mention this. This is shit he just told me and Yacht. Me and Yacht was just listening to him. He was like, y'all niggas don't understand. Shit is real. I had the situation, the person that had nowhere to go, right? So how did that come about? Like,
So,
how do your mind work when somebody comes to you and asks you for this? We're not talking about a homeless person that asks you for $1 or $5 or something to eat. That's nothing. You can get that do that in your sleep. We talking about somewhere, talking about a person for somewhere for them to live and situate themselves and not be of heartache and wake up and don't know how to take a shower and eat and sleep and whatever. We ain't gonna talk about the name of none of that. We just gonna say that my man looked out for somebody that needed something from you, and that something was the most special thing probably in their life ever. I mean, some people, take little things or big things and make it seem like, it's this and that. No, what you did is big shit.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Hold on, I'm ready to keep it stacked.
You gonna keep it a another
man,
keep
Keep it, man. Shout out to Chanel watching. Shout out to everybody watching.
So shouts out to Christina Page, man. Mm-hmm. So she worked diligently with an organization where we got to, about relationships. But more importantly, shouts out to Christina Page who gave me the plug to this young lady who worked in this other organization that moved us up the charts because of what I do and the volume of individuals that I serve and need the particular services.
And they need
ASAP. So
and they trust you to do it.
Amen.
That's big.
So more importantly, Christina Page sent the plug like, hey, Jerel, call this lady, explain the demographics, have the young lady with you. We can get her emergency housing right now. And
emergency housing.
We will assist with, additional funding for rent services prior to her filling out the applications for you. While that's in litigation, we will do this for her. What's her demographics? What's her dynamics? She got kids and she is in a car right now. All types of stuff, man. So, me, I'm just like, you know what?
I ain't want to make it somber, yo.
I don't want you to be
keep it a
stack.
Yeah, keep it a bang. I ain't want to make it somber, but I want to.
I've been through it. This
I
is
know.
real.
I just want you to.
This what it is, man. This what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, bet. I call up on individuals, make a couple phone calls, and then things transpired, and then she got what she needed to get to lay her head prior to her going through specifics. And she'll be set up later down the road with assistance, but she's not on the street.
Gotcha.
And that was something, that transpired through a relationship because of the work that I do and people that trusted in me and gave me their relationships. So shouts out to that organization and Christina Page. I know Jerel, yeah, girl, you know what it is.
Let me ask one more question. One more question about this. All right, so what if you got a guy? What if you got a guy that has a house, right? He's trying to rent it out. He want to go the Section 8 route, or he want to go the person route, tenants and stuff like that. So how could they get in touch with you? Because what you just said is profound. You got somebody situated out of nowhere. This is the day it happened. I have to get you situated now. Something has to happen. It happened. Boom. So what if you have a house or a few houses set up for where they can go in there and they get vouchers and all that? Like, how do they go about into that type of program?
So I give you.
We're just talking about people that own a house and they just trying to rent it out.
So I'm gonna give you a quick.
Let's rent it out to something with.
So I'm gonna give you a quick glimpse of what's going on. I'm a partner with Baltimore City. Shouts out to the mayor's office of the homeless shelter, the emergency voucher housing program. It's 278 vouchers in Baltimore City. ForMyKidz has been awarded some of these vouchers. These vouchers also have 45 other different organizations that assist with housing opportunities. So friends of mine or people that have housing programs of housing,
just own
real
a house.
estate,
Just say they own a house. That's it.
They will be able to go through this program. How did they go through this program? Because when these particular individuals get awarded these houses, we then link the housing program with the mayor's office. The housing program then award these houses to ForMyKidz and these individuals. Then we help them search for that house. Okay. So I might say, hey, Lance, you have a house that you're renting for. Tony, you have a house that you're renting for. That's why Tony McMillan is coming to fourfold of what I'm doing, because I've signed up 140 people that need housing.
Okay.
It's 278.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I like to get to the thick of things. You know what I mean?
That was big right there. I just wanted.
You got a nigga that might be flipping houses right now and trying to.
In the real estate, finding the renters, like that's important too. Find people who have own places and own these houses. Finding them, allowing them to rent them. You know.
Yeah.
That's really big. Cause getting in real estate, I want to get to that too. Getting in real estate is what we all should be getting into. Making sure real estate, get some more buildings. Financial freedom, buy some houses. I want to get more into that too, man. So that's big right there.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make. Hey, Bumpy.
Yeah. Financial freedom. Financial freedom is everything, man. And more importantly, that's what me and Tony been talking about because he has the ability to help me situate some of these families in need. So when I help situate some of these families in need, you know, his overhead is not that much because of my nonprofit and his skill set, his construction company, his ownership, and his backing. He like, all right, Rel, this is what we're going to do. Man, I love that boy, man. Thank you. And that's Randallstown Fine.
Shout out to that boy, man. He's definitely doing it. We need to,
he
needs to get on the show. And we gotta link up with him because we're trying to get some. Yeah, we trying to get some real estate.
And we gotta talk about this hooping shit.
Buy some homes.
Because they, you know, Tony and Levi and the niggas that like we want fucking them up. Yo, I don't like that, yo. Levi came up there and told the truth about everything except for that.
Right here,
yo,
you gotta chill out with that. Let's chill out.
No, you know you gotta.
Don't worry about that, man.
I'm just saying before we get into this, before we go, Vi was capping and making it seem like we didn't go fry them niggas.
He don't even remember that. Yeah, we got it on tape. He don't even remember that.
I was there.
Fuck you telling you they do remember, y'all. You keep thinking it's a game. Y'all, we really did that.
People never.
We made them what they are.
You gotta understand something though, yeah.
No,
it's kind of hard, man. It's kind of hard.
I know, but we get to
people
that.
Never
Tony gonna be up here. Holla at you, Tony. Salutations.
Tony gonna keep it a bang.
No, never.
Tony keep it.
I got one.
Moving writer.
Black, talk to me, Black. Talk to me, Black.
Got questions? Let's go around the board. Whatever question y'all got, do it now. We about to go into the second.
30 years in, Black. We 30 years into.
My man Rel was going in.
Black, we 30 years into, Black. Don't forget, 14, nigga. 14 years old when I met you, boy.
I was on that same block.
Yeah.
I was up the street from you. You know?
You think I don't know?
You
think I don't know, bro?
I don't know. You can walk to my shit.
Brought back memories. Brought back a little bit of memory.
We used to go walk to school, me, Elder. Oh, man.
Yo, remember, look. We played basketball in Sean and them driveway and shit.
Oh, my God.
Battles in that little driveway right there on fucking Meadow Heights.
Oh, Brentwood.
Meadow Heights and shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you were going to say the first person you met was like Sean or Daryl. No, because you was right there.
Yeah, but I met Sean Lee first and then them.
Yeah, Sean Lee's house up a little bit. Yeah. He on the back street of my house.
Shouts out to the babies, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Him and Flex.
Him and Jermaine the Costa.
Him and Flex.
What was your question?
All right.
What was the question?
So look, since we going to move right along, what's the goal? Where we going with this FMK?
Yo, that's so gangster. Remember we did that.
What's the destination?
What's the end all be all?
Yo, more importantly, we want to have resource centers in different parts of the city. We want to branch out with the resource centers in different parts of the city, also in the county, and eventually we're going to continue to spread. But the resource centers will consist of similar to like a social services. When you come in, you get everything you need. You get your ID, you get your eyeglasses.
One-stop shop?
Yeah, one stop. You get your insurance, you know, you get your therapy, you get your job workforce development, you get your case management for your housing. So each individual bracket, at the end of the bracket, you will have a case manager. And that case manager will help facilitate anything you need done. You had to fill out all your information, you had to sign in, you had to log in. But more importantly, we got the database. So the database you would come in and stick your ID in her. Check this out.
Like New Jack City.
Check this out. Once you stick your ID in, it scans your whole everything. Every file that you need to register with FMK will upload you. And once that uploads you, they send you to your cuticle to talk to whatever different case manager that you need to advise you on your life. So each one of them things will be on different parts of the city and in the county, Black.
That's a different month.
And that way we can track our data for our grants. We can track our data for our stats. We can track our data for people who say, "What you doing? I want to see it." All right, this is what we're saying. 78% of them are going to school. 78% of them are going to college. You know what I'm saying? And it understands the demographics a lot better because they always talk about what we not doing and all who getting killed and this and that. It's a lot of good going out here. I'm here to tell you, ForMyKidz is out here doing a lot of good.
So basically, you saying we came a long way from floppy disks.
Yeah, man.
We came a long way. We got microchips.
It's some smart.
You keep reiterating database.
It's some smart.
Database means
It's some smart people out here that can take your information and your intellect to the next level.
Take your business to another level.
So you know, we always think about. So you gotta understand something. White paper turn to green paper. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to translate that.
Don't let that go over your heads.
You got to translate in the data. You got to translate in the data. Everything is about data and numbers. Everything's about data and numbers. You know, shouts out to John Hopkins who mute me. They took a lot of our stats and ran with it and got a lot of them good grants. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I learned from that experience. So now I'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead. Y'all got a question? Anybody got any more questions about FMK and the organization and helping these young youth, prosper in life? Because that's what it's really about. We're helping the future.
Shout out to them real ones, man.
We got a lot of people checking in, and I'm just gonna say,
yeah, they need to check in, man. It's real.
Check in, man, and share, man. Subscribe, share,
it's real.
Hit that notification button.
It's real life, man.
Stop playing
with
us.
We got viewers on YouTube and Facebook right now, just showing love.
Can I say something?
Y'all know. Go for it.
Say whatever you want.
I just want to say one thing, man. It's way bigger than me. It's way bigger than us. We all got kids. We all got people that look up to us. Each individual in this room and not in this room, each individual that, service a different purpose. We need to step up to the plate, man, and make sure we change something within ourselves first. I'm working on some things internal. That's why I say it's not about us.
Within.
So I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share that, man. Life is real, man.
Hey, I just want to tell you this, bro. Before we start moving right along, before we start doing that, I just want to tell you I love you, yo.
I love you too, boy.
I love you.
Love you, man. Love you, boy.
You one of them ones.
30 years,
Yeah,
baby.
man.
You feel me?
You one of them ones.
Love y'all, man.
You one of
Love
them
y'all,
ones.
man. Love
Nigga
y'all,
got it
man.
out the mud like he training Marines.
Love y'all, man. For
Man,
real, man.
Drizzy say, man,
So
say
focused.
shit to niggas.
Oh, I'm so focused.
But
We do gotta get it to Michael K though, man. We ain't get it to Michael K.
Man, shouts out to Mike. You
gotta stop. Yeah, you gotta relax.
Shouts out to Mike.
Shout out to Nori for that. You gotta relax.
Shouts out to Mike.
You gotta relax. I'm
Shouts out
getting
to
right
Mike.
there. We're about to get into the segments. Did he? Yo, you see what he did? No, we let people talk. Yo, I told you, no more rambling. We let people talk and express themselves on this show now.
I think the millennial wants to be in charge. That's that fucking thing. I think he. Look, we got him as a cameraman.
He's the producer.
And all this extra shit.
Just produce.
I think he wants to.
You're doing too much.
He wants to be the guy.
You gotta understand something, man. Hey.
You're the
It
second
is what it is. It is what it is.
It's my son.
It is what it is.
But,
Just keep it a stack.
But what I wanted to really talk to you about was the relationship you had with Michael K. Williams. For everybody out there, you know what I mean. We know him as Mike. You know what I mean. Mike.
Yeah, they call him Omar.
Everybody call him Omar from the
Omar.
Wire, but his real name is Michael K. Williams. And I just want you to elaborate on the relationship that you had with that guy and how much love you had for that guy and how much love he had for you. And I seen it like for real, personally. He came to the track. Did he come to the track, bro? Because they think I'm lying.
Shouts out, rest in peace to Mike. A lot of things happened that transpired. Yeah, he was in the trap, man, when we had them things,
Did
man.
he come down by him?
Did
he come down before he...
Listen to me, man.
8505 Glen Michael Lane?
He was in the trap when them things was out.
He seen a couple things transpire with it. He was there, and he kept tripping on me.
He was in
like,
the trap when them things came out.
Crazy as shit.
But he done been around it all.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
So for him,
I can tell he was comfortable.
So his mental was always, it don't matter. I ain't doing it. He can be around 100 things.
But he gotta worry about a nigga coming in there, running up in there, something to that. But he's there at the time.
But he knows who he's with.
Couple pounds just got.
But whoever he's with, he feel as though you got me.
Facts. He's with you. He's with you.
It's 100 things. Okay, it's still my man. I know he good. Man, we was with Jimmy Henchman and them on the roof, nigga.
Yeah.
We talking about this and that. We was in Miami with Jimmy Henchman and them Rastafarians and a whole bunch of killers
guys.
and bricklayers.
Goodness gracious.
They came over to me, gave me $1,500, said, please take care of Michael K. Williams, please. Rest in peace to Mike, Jimmy Henchman, Jimmy Rosebud, whatever they call you now. I know you a gangster. I heard all about you. But if anybody hearing this is keeping it in the stack.
We keeping it in the band right now.
Yeah. Y'all know what it was, man. We was out there in Miami getting to it.
before we get into how your relationship was, how did you meet Mike?
Oh man, another relationship.
How?
You know, so family relationship. So funny thing is, my little cousin Nathan. Shouts out to Nathan.
Shouts out to Nathan, man.
He was the donut boy. Nathan Corbett.
What the donut boy mean?
He was a donut boy on the wire. Y'all remember that? Remember the donut boy?
Yeah.
Driving around and
shit?
So Nathan Corbett, he's a little actor, whatever. So, you know, all them acting and stuff. So I go down there and check him out with Nita, my other, you know, his mother. You know, Nita like, yeah, boo, you know. Yeah,
You said Nita like niggas know who Nita is.
Yeah, you know, keeping it a step.
Okay, all right.
She need to know. She need to know who it is.
Yeah.
She need to know Rel shouted me out.
But you said it like we knew.
Yeah, but hey, you ain't gonna know anybody.
It's life. It's life.
So yeah, his mother, you know, so I went down there, bop, you know, bumped into Mike. So when I bumped into Mike, behind by, you know, keep it moving. So then I bumped into Mike again.
Is this before The Wire? Is this before you even acted?
No.
Because I know he had an acting job before The Wire,
this is when The Wire, when it was great transpired.
Gotcha.
Nathan and them was guys that was trying out and stuff, and Mike was one of the headliners.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, you know, another family acquaintance was like, you know, this Mike, whatever. So we locked in. So when we locked in, you know, that FMK kicked in. You know, so
you was already on it.
Yeah, I was already on that. So he always intrigued by that. Another one, he going around with me, and he'll tell a story. You know, he going around with me. He's seeing these houses, he's seeing these kids, he's seeing these people I'm working with, and he loving it. He's like, bro, what I gotta do? Come on, Mike, let's go. But more importantly, you gotta get yourself together first.
So that before you get to that, I was wanting to ask you.
Yeah.
I know the story, but I want the people to know, to understand what you did for this guy. All right. So when you met him, y'all went through, you know, this and that, actors and all that, Hollywood stuff. I ain't gonna say Hollywood stuff, but you know, he's a person of celebrity.
Yeah.
People know him.
Oh man.
So now, when you dealt with him, you had to get him together, or was he already together?
So you gotta understand something.
Was he trying to get himself together? What happened?
You gotta understand something. Like
y'all relationship got close for some type of reason.
So you gotta understand something. Everybody got demons and issues of some sort. So my role in life, whoever was around me, you know what I'm saying? I always try to make sure that they was in the best interest or comfort in the situation and making sure they were good. So he kind of like adjusted and adapted to that. Man, Keon had a bond that was unbreakable. He seen that and it was like, wow, how you take it, Keon?
Then he liked that.
And a lot of times we would go out and do things, and the way we would operate like a mob. Everybody will be good. Everybody will be straight. So Mike, his habitat adapted to that, and he liked it that, and he wanted to be around that. So, Rel, where you going? So we started working out. So I started keeping them focused.
Working out for what? Doing what? Calisthenics? What?
Oh, we working out. We'll get him in the morning. And he know his
running, training, all that type of stuff.
Running, training. And you know, real people know.
It's part of therapy too.
So
that's a therapy to work out, to exercise, to do it, especially on your own.
We would do sit-ups. We would do push-ups. We would run in place. We would do jumping jacks. A lot of times his trainer Josh would know, because Sonya would know, Nell would know. These are people that would know. You know, sometimes when you speak, people don't be knowing, yeah, whatever. When I speak facts, I speak real facts, and I speak names of people that know. So you know, just keep it a stat.
They know.
Yeah, this real. This life, this memories, man. It's everything to me, man. It's not no game. So you know, he had a lot of issues, man. It's no secret. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them issues.
You told the story.
I helped him with them issues.
But before that story was told, you was part of that story that was going. See, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, man, my team.
You met a guy.
Yeah, I was giving him therapy.
A star.
Okay,
Mike. Yo, he's been in Boardwalk Empire. He's been in a lot of shit that y'all, I don't know if y'all been under a rock or something. Michael K. Williams has been an aspiring actor for some years now, and he's been like really navigating through Hollywood and getting a lot of roles and all that. But before all those roles came,
Chuck, man,
this was going on.
Yeah, big
that
supporter.
Man said he was exercising him, helping him with mental state, helping with physicality. Juicing.
Making sure he's drinking the right stuff, his body got right, his shoulders was right.
Did you see something in him? So besides Omar from the White, that's what I'm saying. Did you see something like, this guy could take it further than Omar?
I used to always tell him he could be, you know, like Denzel, if he really practiced on his craft. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you could be more so like, you know, Denzel, if you practice on your craft and do this and that. So yeah, I seen the potential in him.
Okay. I just want to know if you seen it, like,
of
cause you been
course.
around him,
Yeah.
and you was doing real
Yeah.
things with him,
Yeah, man.
personal things.
Yeah.
This is before he blew up.
Yeah, traveled to Pennsylvania to see his mother. Went to he got the key to the city in Harrisburg. You know, went up New York a couple times. You know, with
There's a lot of money in Harrisburg
in the
back
Bronx.
in them days. Back in the day.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
yeah.
just being honest. Harrisburg had a couple dollars.
Yeah, we done a lot,
It's
man.
what-
He's a big supporter of FMK. He spoke to a lot of the kids, made donations from time to time. He done workshops.
So he helped you.
Yeah, he was
After
right.
you
He's very
helped him.
instrumental. Yeah,
He
yeah.
reciprocated the.
No, right, yeah.
That's what.
No, that's big.
A lot of people don't know
No,
that.
that's
Like
big.
niggas don't be
Yeah, that's
understanding
big.
that.
He was
when-
just here a month ago.
Relationship.
I know that.
Everybody
I
seen-
seen
I know they
him.
seen it on the news.
Doing with the kids.
They posted that on the news.
I seen it.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Relationships, man.
Yeah, everything about relationships.
Relationships is everything.
Hey, look, real quick though, it's crazy because we doing a documentary, right? And the funny thing is, I want
put
the
it on
world
the
to
mic.
see this.
Michael K. Williams, although you may know me better as Omar,
Nobody got this hidden footage
what you might
about a
not
month and a half ago.
is who I really was when Omar came to me in the form of a job. I was young, I was depressed, I was in the projects, and God gave me a shot at my dream. I came to Baltimore not knowing anything about its culture, the people, the spirit, or the pain. I heard a few stories here and there, but basically Baltimore was a flyover state to me.
Rest in peace to Michael K.
The
Williams,
city I fell in love.
Keon Carpenter, real fucking legends, man.
The food, the people,
Kevin Dotson.
the way they made me feel. I never felt welcomed the way I did when I first came to this city. And amongst
Hidden footage, man. I'm only gonna give y'all a glimpse of this shit because y'all gonna see it somewhere else.
beautifully broken people that I met, like myself, was a brother by the name of Jerel Wilson,
Woo!
better known as Rel.
Rel.
What this brother did for me, man, in my
Fucking
time
make
of
me
need
proud, man.
is, well, I can't pay him back.
Damn.
He saved my life more than a few times.
Y'all couldn't imagine. I can't even talk about what I did for this man.
He taught me the importance of having a clear mind, body, and spirit.
And Herb, you asked me what was I doing with him, Herb.
Taught me how to value myself.
This motherfucker, man.
and
You know I
respect
know.
myself. See, I grew up a lot on these streets of Baltimore. When I first met,
But I'm gonna go ahead, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all snippets.
Hey, that's all we needed.
Shouts out to the documentary coming
Rest
soon,
in
man.
peace,
FNK,
Michael
man.
K.
Baltimore City, man.
Williams.
It's bigger than life, man. Keep it a stack, man. This interview way bigger than us.
Boy, that's what's up, man. Yo, I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate
You're such
you,
a
bro.
gangster.
Appreciate
You a
you, man.
G.
Rest
You
in
a
peace
G.
to our fallen soldiers. That's why I'm here.
You a
They
G.
paved the way. I had to learn what not to do to
Ty
be
was your
here.
best friend too.
First one. First one.
Yeah, I know,
First
nigga.
one. He pistol whipped the nigga for
Yeah,
me.
nigga,
Yeah, I had to tell him stop. I don't want to go to prison.
you know who
He
Taj
was like, let's kill him. I was like, no, are you
They
crazy?
call him Frank Nitty.
Rest in peace.
No,
we
his
was on
nickname.
Park Heights
Hey,
and
Cletus.
Denmore.
What is nickname?
It was 2 doors down.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know,
no.
nigga, I know.
Taji and Cletus was
Right there.
like brothers
I know.
forever. He shared the same passion and pain I shared too. And a lot of other ones we lost. This ain't no mistake we here, man. Come on, y'all know what it is, man.
I love it. Ah!
Taji put me on a lot of shit.
I know. Northwestern too. He went to Northwestern and Pimlico too.
Damon
That's another
Hawkins.
story. I knew Taji before I
Damon
knew
Hawkins.
you.
Taji.
I knew Taji before I knew you or Cletus. That's crazy, right? That's a
Julie
small
Kane.
world. It's Baltimore City, man. But yo,
Keon.
rest in peace to all our fallen soldiers. Rest in peace to Michael
Jeff
K.
Wilson.
Williams. Rest in peace
MKW.
to
Corey
Corey
Bly.
Bly. Yo, oh my gosh.
Kevin Dotson.
That's just,
He live
that,
around
Lord
the corner from
TJ.
us, too.
that was just
He
like
he close to
Wally.
the road. Yeah, he live right around.
you said,
I love
anything
y'all.
can happen.
I'm doing
Blink
this
of
for
an
y'all.
eye. Stuff can happen in
Rest
a
in peace to
second.
my little brother. A lot of people don't even know I felt my little brother dead
Wow.
in the crib.
Wow.
I've been had trauma. Rest in peace to Claude Anthony Kane at an early age. Been had trauma.
Rest in peace, man. For
I know
real,
my sister's
man. God
like, boy,
bless.
don't
God
be telling
bless
it
the
all,
dead,
man. Just keep it a stack, Rob. Just
Let's
keep
keep
it a
it
stack.
a fucking band, man.
I gotta let the world know why I do it, what I went through.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ask me what I do and what I do it for.
Let's go. Yeah, Vi ain't even never tell you the part where he was in the fire, who pulled him from out the fire.
That was the part I wanted him to tell me. Shout out to Vi. No, Vi said a lot of shit. He gave me some shit I ain't know nothing about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we went through so much shit.
There's more
I ain't even
stuff.
speak about the
You got
Levi
more
Steve part. It's just too much. Let's keep it a stack part 2 something. Fuck, man. You heard me, man?
Y'all know
Come on,
Sticks my
Eminem, you
nigga.
heard me. We lived through this, bro. Everybody got a story.
You smell?
L-Dog, you got a story.
He coming
Black
next.
got a story.
L-Dub next.
You know what
He
I'm
coming.
saying? It's just a platform for all of us. Let the world know what men should be doing as grown black men. Mm-hmm. Letting the world know how to take care of our family, how to be responsible,
Like
man.
you said, you ain't never had no father.
Never,
Nobody
man.
was there even to
Never,
show,
man.
nobody
To even-
even show you
No,
that.
he was around, but maybe 5 or 6 times
You know what I'm
sparingly.
Yeah, but he wasn't
He wasn't
around.
around.
I wouldn't even know how
I
that
told you,
listen,
P-Line A's in the 7th grade.
That's what
when
you
I seen
remember.
him.
Bro, I wouldn't even know
you
how
want me
that
to
felt.
do?
Hey, bro, I would never know how that felt.
Nigga took my head, hit my
You know what I'm
head.
saying?
Bro,
I would never know. My father's 76.
I couldn't go
Been
get
there
my father.
from day
If I call him right now,
You hear me?
if I
had
say,
to walk my sister to school, L-Dub.
trust it, check
Down
this.
Poplar Grove and Riggs real quick, Black. Nigga tipped my head off my head while I'm with my sisters. 2-3 dudes.
You like, oh shit.
I had to continue to watch Chicago Bears. I never forget. That was my favorite team. Till they did that.
Jim McMahon.
Yeah, 85. Like you
Walter.
already know, Walter.
Yeah.
All of them. Willie Galt.
Willie-
yeah,
Willie-
Jim McMahon.
I was a Chicago
Richard
Bears.
Dale.
Richard
Dale.
Dale, William Perry, all
Punk
them
me.
niggas.
Singletary.
Punked me.
Yeah,
and
Michael Singletary. That was,
flinched at me. Like, yeah, I'm walking my little sisters, James Loach Elementary. Never forget. I gotta go to Calvin
I
right
talked
at
there.
Techno Bowl.
Never had the father or the big brother to go get.
Okay, right. You on your
You
own.
had to
It's
get-
you on your own, Shawty.
I had to go
You
to school.
understand?
So now I go to school with the same Nikes on that I had to hoop and practice in, and I'm looking for these. I'm mad about that. I can't get no shoes. I gotta watch my sisters. Remember I told y'all at the beginning of the show, all I had to do was babysit. I'm already mad, my nigga.
and you love to be
I ain't get to the
fly.
county yet, Mike.
But you want to be
L-Dog,
fly.
I'm heated.
And you love to be fly. And you want to be
These
fly.
niggas got used jeans, they Jordache, they
Major Dame.
they hooping.
You like, man,
My mother calling me when the stoplights say move up. I'm like, yo, the lights on. I gotta come in the house.
That's your other
I just got finished watching.
niggas don't know that nickname.
You just came outside.
Yeah, see? A lot of niggas don't know that
Just
nickname,
came
Booba.
outside.
Came outside.
Back over the house. Yo, I got to the county like, oh my God, the grass smell better. Yeah, let's go. That's why I was saying, church lane.
You might see a deer out
We
this
hoop
bitch.
every day.
Like all them battles,
We
yo.
did shit every
I
day.
love them battles.
We stayed
I couldn't get a
outside.
chance to hoop on Hoop City.
Oh my.
Bop, 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 bop. Every time, you know what I'm saying, man. You know, everything was learned lesson.
Before we get to the hooping, we about to get into it. Moving right along. FMK, y'all. Everybody
FMK,
go
man.
holler at FMK,
Appreciate that, man.
You see
Shouts
what's
out to
going on.
FMK,
You see
man.
what's going on, man.
Shouts out to FMK,
See what's
man.
going on, man.
Shouts out to FMK, man. We out here, we trying, man.
You got the
We out here,
hoodies,
we trying,
t-shirts,
man. We just
hats,
trying, man. We
everything.
trying to be something different, man. For my kids, man. For my kings, man.
He gave that.
www.formykids.net.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
yeah.
did it right.
Shouts out, shouts out to Making Kids Win.
Mm.
Michael K. Williams Michael K. Williams and I designed that a minute ago. MKW means Making
Yeah,
Kids
that's what
Win.
it sound like, man.
And
I'm a rapper.
it's a couple things. So For My Kids will also have a program. For My Kids will be turned around KMF called Keeping Minds Focused. That's a whole nother branch of it, y'all. You gonna love
nigga is
this.
going crazy.
That's why I wanted to talk to you. I'm just giving these niggas a couple
a whole
Jimmy
nother
Jews,
dude.
bro. This shit real.
This guy's a whole nother dude,
It's bigger
man.
than me, man. It's bigger than me, man. It's already written, man.
He going one way, another way.
He found a cheat code, nigga.
What the heck?
He found a cheat code. You feel me?
Sounds crazy. Thank you, yo.
Up, down,
Thanks for
down,
coming,
right,
yo.
right.
Culture
We made
shit.
select start on his
This
ass.
guy's an inspiration.
Thanks for showing up, yo. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks,
Love you, yo.
Thanks for
You
showing
already
up.
know what time it is.
It's an honor and pleasure to bring y'all presence, man.
Appreciate you.
All
I
right.
don't doubt it one bit.
We're going to get to
Appreciate
the
you.
top of the day. Topic of the day. Let me speak because I'm a little tipsy right now. Yeah, topic of the day. We're going to talk about marriages. We're going to talk about
Shit.
marriages. We get married, right? Everybody want to get married.
DM
Everybody
going
want to get
off.
married. That's the dream for a Cinderella type of female. I can't say female, but a single, a woman and a girl. I can't say female no more because I heard female is not the good word to use. What the fuck?
Where that fuck shit?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know where this shit be coming from.
Everything be categorized.
There's always something. They saying females
Everything be
like,
categorized to somebody's liking, and when it's according to pleasing to you.
Exactly. And that keeps going on, but
Sensitive ass shit, man.
and
You know we grew up different, Mike.
Very different.
We know that.
we played in the creek. We played in the creek. We different.
Creek hopping was the best.
That's why every time I see y'all, I tell y'all I love y'all. Because it ain't too many of us left.
And like you said earlier, back in the day when we competed against a dude, we really ain't like the motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now niggas want to jump
like
out.
it's not even
That was
like
real.
we cool if I see you outside. I'm not cool with
No,
you.
that's real.
I'm not dapping you. And like,
No, you're right.
It's not
personal.
I always want to beat you.
Me and Keon argue about that all the
You know what
time.
I'm saying?
I say I only know how you was my best friend all these years.
Like,
boy.
yo,
I hated you.
When I don't
wanted
like,
to fuck you
when-
up.
every time I used to hear his name, I say, well, shit, TJ better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
I get that. You
I don't
get
care
that.
what a dude say about yo. I'm saying, well, you
That's
feel
what
me?
it was.
That's how it is.
No,
Because we came up in that loyalty.
That's how it is, yo. These my niggas.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you doing.
I don't care.
These my guys.
Yeah, yo. Hey, yo. Like my old man
like that
said,
too.
you better say it.
Shit.
You
Man,
better say it.
that was Long Randall style Catonsville shit is the best shit ever.
When I used to watch
That was the best
Rel
shit.
play,
Yo.
I'm in the stands.
wow.
I'm watching Rel play. I'm in the stands. I'm fucking nervous.
Yes, because of
Like, yo, my hand.
Yo, I'm nervous because that's
Same way when you was
I
playing.
want him to do good
When you
so
was playing,
bad.
yo, I'm jumping up,
fucking
yo.
nervous.
Like
You
same
know
way
what
the
I'm
Mike
saying?
was playing. Y'all niggas, I was like, yo, I'm at the game, like never knowing the whole time. This is on guard, man. This is on, the whole time I would be, me and Keon be this tight. I mean, I'm Angelo, Mike, TJ, I'm yelling, I'm fighting niggas, man. I'm fighting Woodlawn fans. You're fighting. Man, they speak about that.
I always want to tell you, Jerel got it. Y'all know Jerel got it.
Yo.
It was real.
That shit wasn't no joke.
Nah.
I don't give a
The
fuck. We see
rivalry.
niggas
Shout
outside.
out to the rivalry.
Fuck with
First
it.
rivalry.
Look,
Hey, yo, time out, yo. Time out real quick.
Go say what you got.
Shouts out to them East Baltimore dudes that came out there in the county that day and we beat the shit out of them. I know I'm corporate, I know whatever, but just keep it a stat, man.
At the
Yeah,
fast
they,
food-
no, they can't. They,
Rel,
no. They came out there. They came out there.
They came back.
They
Them
came.
niggas came
They
back.
came. Can I tell it real quick? It only take 1 second, y'all. I know we gotta take the script. So yeah.
Hold on. All the mics is off. This is all you right now.
No, Rel, no.
So for some odd reason, you know,
Bus we on. No.
for some odd reason, we coming from Randallstown. We come from Randallstown High School, and a lot of us don't usually catch the bus home. So for some odd reason, but we hear about some guys that's lurking from East Baltimore that's coming out here that want smoke. How my young boys say, want smoke. You know, so I'm like, you know, so it's a lot.
Tyree used to be
Tyree.
Pretty eye Tyree.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I know.
Tyree.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know who Tyree
Yeah.
is.
So we get on the bus, right? You know, so we drive. We get on the bus. It's about 8 of us. Me, Herbie, Show,
Flat.
Tyrone. Rest in peace to Tyrone Blandon, one of the richest guys in America. Flat, who's still around.
Yes.
Who every time he plucks somebody, his hands swell up.
He's still there.
But when he hits you, it's curtains.
Yeah.
We might have had.
It was like
maybe,
6 of us.
It might be one more,
Might
two
be 6 of us.
miscellaneous.
Some niggas ain't get off that bus.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say y'all names.
No.
But y'all ain't get off that motherfucking bus. It was
I'm not-
6
no,
of
no,
us. It
hold
was
on.
20 of them.
Yeah, we're not gonna say the guys didn't get on the
Yeah,
bus
we ain't gonna say their
because I
name.
can't remember clarity. And if I could
there's a couple
remember clarity,
names that ain't
you
get on that
niggas know I
bus.
would call you out. Yo, but I'm not gonna do that. So we get up. So we driving. Dewan was with us. Lord Dewan.
Yeah, look, yeah, of
Lord
course.
Dewan was with us too. Yeah, shouts out
No,
Dewan.
Lord Dewan and Sugar Bear pulled up
Yeah.
after we fought. It was like.
No, they were fighting. Suge got
Yeah,
locked
they
up.
did. No,
Stop geeking.
No,
Suge-
they fought. No, they
Suge,
fought.
yeah, they got locked
I'm
up.
just talking about when
Dewan
we
did.
first got
No,
off the
matter of
bus.
fact, they all got
No,
locked
you're right.
up.
No, you're right. You're right.
Let me tell a story.
But
huh?
when we. All right.
So yeah. So look, we
All
get up,
mics are off. This is all you, bro.
so we get up to Allenswood.
No, you're right.
We get up to Allenswood. The bus stopped. So somehow the dude opened the door. The bus driver opened the door. I mean, we were prepared for engagement, but we were not prepared for setup. But keep in mind, we bought whatever you bought. So
The mother.
whatever happened, I don't know who mother nothing. The
No.
bus driver driving the
She's
bus.
the
there,
bus driver.
That's fine and dandy. When the bus hit Allen's Wood,
We
I
stopped.
never
We
forget.
said, get up.
When it stopped, these niggas hop on the bus. So when they hopped on the bus,
Y'all in Allenswood, y'all didn't even need a school? I thought y'all
we
need a
ain't
school.
in the school. We were on the bus.
Also, like, when you come down
So
the-
when they hop on the bus, we hops up. And the engagement starts on the bus and they starts to back off the bus. But the pluck game is starting in the beginning of the bus.
Yep.
Everybody has two people to fight.
No,
Herb got two people.
All of
I
us.
have two people.
Somebody gonna get
Everybody has
banged
two
him up and all that.
Somebody was running, I forgot though. But I can't remember so much as 20 years ago.
Who was it, bro? Who was it?
Let me
Who ran
keep making
off?
the story. So you know, I hops off. You already know what it is. The rules of engagement. Always get the first couple plucks.
Yeah,
Once you get the first couple plucks, then they realize how hard you hit, and they either scared, and they know I gotta come with this smoke, or they scared, or they gonna fold. So even one enough, I got the advantage because I got you first, or you scared. So one enough, I got the
He had
advantage.
that big ass ring on too.
Yeah, ding ding, ring in
Yeah,
high
yeah,
school.
that big ass
Always
ring.
stay ringed in high school.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, that big
Ice,
ass
real ice, y'all see. So look, bang, bing, bing.
Bang the shit up. You in show.
Sleepy.
No, it was you in show.
Sleepy.
No, it was you in show.
Oh no, show go nuts.
Yeah,
So,
show started it off.
even
Really
though man
like.
show ain't gonna go
nigga
to
ran his
return,
mouth, that's
show a real nigga when it come to them hands.
you know he did.
Fast forward. So you know, we bang bang, everybody take two. So we knocking people up. I mean, we knocking people up. None of them had the advantage one bit, even ever.
And they was deep.
So the funny thing is, we beating them up. Them niggas scattering, running and stuff. They from East Baltimore. They talking big gibberish. We laying them out. Yeah. So Show and Flat get locked up.
Cause they was still fighting.
They was
when
still
the police
fighting.
came.
And Sugar Bear.
And
And Sugar
Sugar.
Bear get locked up.
Cause Sugar was coming to pick them up.
Yeah, Sugar hops out the
He
car.
came
He
to pick
wild.
niggas.
He plucking shit.
Hey, yo, shout out to Suge, yo. Hold on, yo. What happened, yo?
Let's go.
Suge jumped out the
Yeah.
door.
No,
What?
real shit.
No,
What'd he do, yo?
So,
What'd
You
he
see
do?
us fighting, you jump out.
Yeah.
Rules of engagement.
He was driving then.
They were deep.
only a
They were
certain
like
amount of niggas
13
driving.
deep.
Yes.
Shouts out to us. They were like 13 deep.
And we was 6 deep.
Everything was
7
involved in 6 to 8 at the most.
at the most.
Swear to God, no
Real?
cap. How my young boys say, no cap. You know what I'm saying?
No
I mean,
kizzy.
No kizzy. Like, yeah, it was amazing, and we came out victorious.
Yeah, we won.
No.
They never came back.
No. We didn't win. We destroyed them.
Yes.
We destroyed them. We hopped on the bus. A couple of guys got locked up.
Yep.
We went and got we went and got them guys out.
Show.
And while they were in jail,
And they came back.
While they were in jail, they don't tell us they took dudes lunch and all that.
Yep.
The dudes that got locked up
Yes.
with them that we were fighting, they
Yes.
thugged them in jail. So for you East Baltimore guys, and I'm from East and West or whatever, there's a couple
we
of
just
y'all that
talking
were
about what
defiant.
happened.
You were a couple of y'all that were defiant. 20
No
years
guns,
ago.
no knives.
Don't take it personal. It is
just
what it is.
fisticuffs.
So when you see me, salute me.
I remember that epic.
yeah.
I remember that. Hold on. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you broke that
No,
down
Rel
because I
grabbed
remember
the
that
nigga-
epic
no,
day.
Rel grabbed the
I
nigga
remember
by
that.
his joint
They came home.
and banged the nigga twice.
They came
with his-
home.
with his ring.
Yeah, split him.
Yo, when they came home,
Split him early.
when they came home,
No, he
Herb-
really did that.
So now,
him and Show kicked it
no,
off.
he's laying in the bush.
Your man got.
So no, he landed. So now I have the advantage. So I didn't even tell you. I start going up and niggas helping him.
Yo,
Let's get to that, man. Them niggas ain't playing.
and I'll
Keep it a
a few
stack.
niggas, and I got.
Oh no,
I got
Herb was
plucked too.
Herb was an
I got
MVP though.
plucked too, but I plucked a
Herb
few niggas.
was an MVP. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
I
why
thought
because he was the
So
littlest.
what happened?
He was the littlest and he was slinging shit. He was slinging and he was plucking niggas. He was plucking a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like what's
Like
going
it was a
on?
war, yo.
Fuck you niggas.
You never seen nothing like it was a
Cause
war.
niggas banged my brother.
It
Cause
was
Donnie
yeah.
start. Cause
Yeah.
Donnie said.
Donnie
yo,
got caught slipping a couple
let
times.
me stand up.
Oh,
I'm
who
gonna
was
tell
that?
you what
That
really
was
happened.
show I saved life. Bro.
Yo, listen.
If I say somebody
Remember,
like somebody was ready to get taken out. I came right
when
beside
they came
him.
on the bus, well, when they came on the bus, shit happened. White, we got off the bus. The niggas was like, man, yeah. Well, Show said, man, fuck all that talking. Ah, swung on a nigga, banged the nigga. And he grabbed him, you know, they tussling and shit. I was like, get on my motherfucking bro. Bow, nigga hit me. Bow. I said, oh shit. So everybody fighting, like I said. Rel grabbed the nigga like by this.
I don't reach, Mike.
No, he
I
grabbed
remember
him
that.
and banged him.
put him to sleep.
I said, damn. Oh, no,
Like I
no.
pulled him to me,
grabbed
though.
him
Pulled him to
and
me and banged
him.
Bang!
I said,
So
yeah.
when I pulled, hey, D-Mac,
And he had the
when I
ring
pulled
on.
to me, I banged him,
And he had
banged
his
him
ring
back. Yo, and then went sleep in the bushes. That was kicking.
Look, and then look, a fat nigga came to me, right? Oh, I'm gonna get you. I kicked his ass. Bitch, get off me. He said, ha ha, he laughed at me. He laughed at my kick.
We stomped him.
No, he laughed at my kick.
We stomped him.
Niggas came out and went, bow, bitch, shut up.
Tyrone wouldn't stop fighting. Yo, I had to pull him out the nigga, yo.
Oh my
Hold on,
God.
let's how much work?
Y'all
Hey, yo,
gonna be
Tyrone,
crying,
hold up.
bro.
Let's
Tyrone was
let's
mad
give it.
because the nigga
Tyrone and
wouldn't
Flap
fall.
did a
No,
lot of
he
the work.
had rings on too.
Let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a band. Hold on, let's keep it a band because when they came home, Tyrone and Flat was talking like, yo, Herb ain't do this, you know.
No, nobody never said
A lot of niggas, I'm just saying, niggas was talking that shit. Just saying, yo, Flat and Ty did a lot of work though. What did Ty do?
Fuck, I ain't do shit. I'm the one that plucked the nigga when he plucked out.
What did Ty
I
do
don't
though?
remember nobody talking about her
Nah,
man do
y'all,
this.
he just made up some shit. That nigga just
Y'all
made up.
not keeping it a stack.
I'm just saying there was the rumblings.
You gotta
No, I'm
understand
just saying.
something.
They
I know
never told
Ty.
me
Look,
that.
Ty put me down. Listen, I was fighting with Ty one time. Nigga put me down in my gut. I was done. But that nigga Tyrone Blanton. You know, listen, yeah.
Oh, that was a lot. Y'all be on some hate
I'm
shit.
joking, yo. I'm joking, yo. I'm joking.
What the fuck going on?
Fuck your whole mood up there. Yo was blown
He
weather.
said, me? I'm a little.
Yo, when y'all came home, listen. When y'all came home, listen, yo. The story was very vivid. Y'all did y'all thing though, and I ain't gonna lie. Niggas was talking about this shit. This is epic. This is epic fight, yo. This is epic fight, yo. Niggas was talking about this shit for a while. I ain't not gonna lie. When Herb came home, and I'm glad you brought this story up because that was some epic shit, yo. That shit was a real thing.
Yeah.
All of y'all did y'all thing. I'm not saying it, and y'all describing it right now. I felt like I was there. I really do.
That shit was
we
fun.
know what it is.
I'm being honest, like,
shit
nigga,
was
I was in the middle of
A lot of shit was going on. It was 20 niggas.
when my
Y'all was
bro-
saying it was 20
yo,
niggas.
when my brother
Hold up. Donnie
banged
came straight home. No, Donnie